Have you ever felt like no matter what you do, life just keeps throwing problems at you? Like every time one storm passes, another one begins? This is the story of a man who felt the same way. His life was full of struggles and he believed peace would never come. But one lesson from a wise monk changed his way of thinking forever. Once there lived a man who was deeply unhappy with his life. Since childhood, his journey had been full of struggles. His father had died when he was still a small boy. From then on, he had to care for his mother and younger brothers and sisters. The weight of all responsibilities landed on his shoulders far too early. When he grew up and got married, he thought things would finally get better. But instead of relief, life became harder. Problems only multiplied. Whenever one issue ended, another would soon appear. He felt like peace never came. One day, worn out and hopeless, he went to a wise monk and said, "Master, I want to give up the world and live here as your student. I am tired of endless problems. I just want peace." The monk calmly agreed and said, "All right, but first tell me what troubles you." The man replied, "My life is always filled with difficulties. Sometimes it's about money. Sometimes it's fights with my wife. Other times work goes wrong. When one thing settles, another goes bad. I never feel joy. I'm always worried, always sad." The monk listened quietly and then said, "For now, stay in my hut." The next morning the monk told him, "Let's go to the next village." They began their walk. On the way they reached a river. Both stood by the flowing water, watching in silence. The monk said, "We must cross this river, but the current is strong." They stood waiting. After a while the man asked, "Master, you said we must cross. Why are we still here?" The monk answered, "We're waiting for the water to stop flowing. Once it dries up, we'll cross." Then he said no more. The man was puzzled. "But, Master, that's impossible. The river will never run dry on its own. If we keep waiting, we'll be here forever. Instead, we must cross it even if it's hard." The monk smiled and said, "Exactly. That's the lesson I wanted you to see. Life is this river and problems are like the water. They never stop. If you wait for them to vanish, you'll never move forward. You must face them and try to pass through even if it's difficult. Only then can you reach the other side." Then he added, "My friend, leaving the world won't erase all troubles. That's like waiting for the river to disappear. Even here, problems of a different kind will come. So return home. Don't quit because of hardship. Face your struggles. That's the only way to grow and keep moving." The man understood. That single teaching shifted his entire outlook. From that day, he stopped waiting for a perfect life and began walking forward with courage. Slowly, things started improving. This story gives us a powerful truth. No one's life is free from problems. Everyone faces struggles. Some wrestle with money, some with family, some with illness, and some fight battles only they can see inside their mind. Life is not easy for anyone. We often think, once this problem is over, life will finally be peaceful. But the reality is, once one ends, another takes its place. If we keep waiting for that perfect moment when everything is fine, we'll waste our whole life waiting. It's like standing at a riverbank hoping the water will dry up. It never will. That's why we must keep moving while facing problems. Running away or quitting isn't the answer. Every challenge must be handled. That's how we grow, and that's how life keeps moving forward. Problems may seem like obstacles, but in truth, they are steps that take us closer to success. Every difficulty makes us stronger and teaches us something new.